Well, the name Cherry Ghost comes from a lyric from a Wilco song, which it's from a song called Theologians, and it's supposed to mean that essentially when someone thinks of cherry, or like they think of like the connotations of a cherry, you think of something that's sweet and something that's good. And when you think the connotations of a ghost, you think of something that's unwanted and something that's bad. It's a natural connection that I have for Wilco, and I've listened to their albums for years, and I can go back and like think of certain moments in my life that, you know, there's one song that clicked, or there's just one moment that, you know, represents that. So I wanted to do a poster for this band Wilco just because this is a skill set that I have, and I figured, you know, if I can do something for something that, you know, a band I like so much, then I think it could be awesome. And what is an artist? I don't know, like, I mean, am I a visual creator? I think so. You know, I can you know, I can think of things in my head and then put them down on paper. You know, I think everyone's an artist in their own way. I mean, people who do poetry, people who you know, write books. There's different forms of being, you know, artistic.
Well, yes, high school, middle school, I remember him drawing a picture on the wall for the school. And I remember going after classes with him and my wife and paint the picture on the wall, helping him to do that. I saw there that he had the potential to be in that field. Well, it really doesn't, believe it or not, it doesn't seem to be special because I see him especially since he was little. And to me, it's just the continuation of something that I seen through his life. And I do remember his grandfather at one point, when he drew something, said to him that he had it made just by the way he held the pencil at the time. And so I remember that, and when you see something like that, it's like watching an artist just doing something, and just, even though you don't know what it is, but just the way that you're looking at the person doing something, when it looks easy, I think that's when you know that when somebody makes something look easy, you know that it's special.
I think he's going to change the world. I think he's a beautiful person. I think he has a beautiful soul. I'm not a hippie. I'm not really that soulful. He makes me feel that way. I think that the vision that he has, an ability to create a world doesn't exist, contextualized in a world that he lives in, and then he creates a product out of it. I just think that most people don't know what that feels like. I don't think that he sees the world the same way that most normal people do.
Because of that band, because listening to those songs, to the music, and then it's in a love affair with the band. So that I guess inside of Jose brings something creative, and the way for him to express himself is to create something.